All right, so number 1 and 2 looks like this one, right?
Bro.
And I was supposed to be able to plug in K, which is 2, minus R, which is 5. And I get -3, right? Times 5.
Oh God, I did it wrong.
And so then, so then I have -3 times 5, which is -15. And 10, and I know that that's less than 10, so I'm good. Okay?
Turn your headphones down.
Now the next problem,
Did you get that one wrong? Oh no.
so that's one problem, right? And the next problem, I got something like 12 is greater than or equal to x plus 7. So how am I going to get x alone? And I always do the opposite, right? So plus 7, I get x is less than or equal to 19.
Oh, so you're just doing the same, but you're
Oops.
putting different
That's
numbers.
not right. I'm doing the opposite. -7, -7.
No, those are the same numbers over there.
And x is less than or equal to 5. Okay? Now, from there, from here, I want to graph it. To be able to graph it, I need the x on this side, right, Luis?
Yeah.
And I need the 5 on this side. And what I'm pointing at, I'm going to continue to point at. So since it's pointing at the x, I'm going to continue to point at the x. And now I can actually graph this, whereas I put the 5 right there, whatever number I have, I know that this is a solid dot.
It's a solid one.
Right? Good. It's solid and it's going that way, so it's solid going that way. Done. And I got another one finished. Okay? Now, number 4. That's a little bit different than this one, so who knows? I might get stuck on it. So I'm going to put that one in the cheat sheet also. So number 4 says that I have 24 is greater than 8b. So the test, I got,
What's the answer? Divide.
pi,
8 both sides.
so I get 3 is greater than b. But I want
You have to put it the other way.
v and 3, right? So where is it still pointing? Yeah, at the v. Okay? So now, when I go to graph it, I have the 3 right here, and I just look and go, okay, it's going this direction. Is it solid or is it open?
Open.
Open because of this, right? It's not equal to. So, open. And see how easy that is with color? Okay? And then I need another problem, number 5. I look at 5 and say, do I really need 5? And I'm like, well, I kind of need 5 because it's different than everything else. Okay? So I do 5. And 5 says 13 is less than 5m minus 3. So 13 is less than 5m minus 3. And so what do I do first? Can I see your paper?
Anything on there?
Okay, so I'm going to add first. Right?
Yeah.
Subtraction, addition first. Okay? Then I'm going to add 3 and add 3. And so I have 16 is less than or equal to 5m. Change your color. Okay? Divide now. Division, multiplication. Remember SAD MET, right? Divide. Now this one comes up a little funky. It's 16 over 5. But that's okay.
Yo, Dan.
Because that's still 3, right? And 1/5. And this is M.
Shit. I didn't do that part.
And so now I want to switch it so where I have M and 3 and 1/5.
Put 3 and 1/3.
I need a Gatorade.
Nope, it should be 1/5 because we're dividing by 5. So you just made a little mistake. And then it still points at the 3.
Yeah, I got that right.
Okay, we're going that way with an open circle. So when I put this in, I got the 3 and 1/5 open circle this direction. Okay?
Yo, Dan,
I didn't do that last time.
how'd you do the first one? Wouldn't it be 5 times 5? Not 5 and 3 over?
The first one.
You put 5 times 3. But
Well, he's talking about number 2.
This one?
Yeah.
So we did 2 minus 5, which is minus.
Oh, that's not the first one then?
No.
Oh.
No. Sorry about that. I skipped the first one. I probably shouldn't have, but I did. Okay, the next one would be 6. It's a fraction. We typically have trouble with fractions, so let's put that in.
I got this one.
So this one is 2/3 is less than 4/6x plus 1/6.
You're going to find a number with all numbers on the bottom of it.
Yeah, we want to find a number that all the numbers on the bottom go into. So 3 and 6, what? 6. Good. So I'm going to multiply this all by 6, everything. Everything by 6. So I got 6 times 2 is 12. And I like the way that I saw you do it, Jose, right? Because you just did it all the way across instead of like skipping steps. I skip steps a lot, so we want to keep from skipping steps yet, since we're having difficulty. This is a great way to do it. 6 times 2 is 12. 6 times 4 is 24 over 6. 6 times x. And 6 times 1 is 6 over 6. And now I can break it down, right? So now I can say 3 goes into 12 4 times. 6 goes into 24 4 times.
You drop it.
6 goes into 6
1.
once. And now it's right back to our regular problem, right? Where we're going to subtract 1, and I get 3 is less than 4x, and then divide by 4, so I get 3/4 is less than x. Now again, I want x on this side, x and 3/4. So this is going to continue to point at the 3/4. And then over here, I put 3/4, and I know that this is an open circle and it's going this way. So it's an open circle and it's going this way. Done deal.
I didn't do number 7 or number 10.
Okay? We're running out of room on this page, aren't we? Because we wrote a little big. So we might want to write a little smaller or something. Or, well, sure, but the problem is you want this on one page on your cheat sheet. So eventually we're going to have to learn to write smaller so that we can fit more on one page. Okay?
Honestly, I doubt anybody's going to do this.
Now, because, well, 7 there's a variable on both sides, so I kind of want that on my cheat sheet. But because it's kind of familiar to us, let's just do it small, like here. 2x minus 5 is greater than x plus 3, right? Now I got to move our x's to the same side, so I move the lowest x. So that means I'm going to subtract x and subtract x. So move lowest x. Okay? And that gives me x minus 5 is greater than 3. And now I'm going to move the x to be alone. So plus 5 plus 5. So I get x is greater than 8. And now I can graph that. Boom, boom, boom.
Hey, how many of you want Sean in here?
Don't care.
Hey, Dan.
I don't care.
Yeah. Yeah. Just tell me.
So I have a circle.
How many people want Sean in here?
I know, I was like, how many of you want Sean in here?
And that's it.
And he's like, no. It's like, half Dan.
Alright. Now, we can move on. Is it still recording? Good.
Stop.
We can still record, we can still move on to 8. Just everybody on the block gets a paper, then do your work. Right? I think we can do that. So we definitely want 9 on there. Okay? So 9 is going to take up this big old spot, and then we'll be done with our cheat sheet. I think we'll have everything we need. Okay? 9 plus 2p. Guys, come on. Is greater than or equal to 3 times p minus 4 plus 7. Alright? Okay? So we're going to do this one step at a time. First step is, everybody on the block gets a paper. Right? So it's PIMDAS, parentheses, exponents, multiplication division from left to right. Okay? And that's what we're doing right here. Multiplication division from left to right. So I've got 9 plus 2p is greater than or equal to 3 times p is 3p. 3 times negative 4 is negative 12. And then plus 7. Okay? Now I want to do addition subtraction from left to right. So I can't add anything here, but I can add these two. Okay? Negative 12 and 7 is negative 5, so I got 9 plus 2p greater than or equal to 3p minus 5. Okay? Now, we're going to move, this is your transition, right? Transition, okay? Move lowest variable.
It's going to be p equals 14.
Hold on. So we're going to move the lowest variable, that's 2p, right? By doing the opposite, minus 2p, minus 2p. So I've got 9 is greater than or equal to p minus 5, right? And then, my last step,
Plus 5.
we would start sad math, right? But the subtraction addition is taken care of. So we move, oh no it's not, subtraction addition first. So plus 5, okay? And I've got 14 is greater than or equal to p.
You're going to want the p in front.
But we want the p in front, very good. So we got the p in front, the 14 here, and then we move this so it still points at the same thing. It's pointing at the p, so I'm going to point it at the p. I know that this is a solid because it's equal, and it's going to go that direction, right? It's going to go to the left. So when I draw this up, I've got my 14, and then I use the arrow as a solid point and goes this way. And that's our cheat sheet.
Jesus Christ.
Okay? Now with this cheat sheet, you should be able to do anything on the test. So, just so you have it, this is one section of it. Another. 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 Oh, that's a whole piece. There you go. And we're good.